Assalamu alaikum everyone, I'm Sartabani and you're watching the Super Over with Sartabani show. In this show we'll be talking about Pakistan vs England's match that happened. Pakistan played very badly. We still saw the same weaknesses, same issues with Pakistan cricket team which we've been seeing over the last few T20 series, even over the last few years. The middle order didn't click today. There were some poor shot selections, especially the bowling. The first 10 overs Pakistan didn't bowl well. If we look into the bowling, which was one of the main reasons why Pakistan lost, the first 10 overs Pakistan gave 96 runs, with Shadab Khan and Haris Rauf bowling too short, especially Shadab Khan, who was bowling too wide and too short, going for 55 runs in 4 overs, and Haris Rauf, who was making a comeback into the Pakistan team after 1 or 2 months because he suffered an injury in the PSL. Haris Rauf gave runs as well initially in the first few overs. In the first over especially, where he gave 17 runs, going for getting taken to the cleaners by Phil Salt. And initially at the start of the innings, Shaheen and Amir bowled decently. They were bowling full and getting the swing early on, and then especially Amir, he bowled with a good economy, giving 4 runs in his first over. But the main star for Pakistan today with the ball was Imad Wasim. He bowled exceptionally, seeing as he bowled a good line and length into the stumps, making it hard for the England batsmen to hit the ball for the boundaries, because Imad bowled in the middle line, in the middle stump, and his line and length was perfect. And he also took 2 crucial wickets as well. So Imad was the key today to Pakistan not getting hit for 200 runs. And then in the end, Haris Rauf's bowling was exceptional, getting the key wicket of Just Butler, bowling a good with good variation in the death overs, along with Shaheen as well. In the last over we saw Amir getting hit for a 6 and a 4 against Jofra Archer, which should not have happened, seeing as he is a tail ender. Although he can bat, Pakistan should not have given those extra runs, which they did do, and that could have probably been one of the reasons which cost Pakistan the game. But then if we look deeper into the bowling, we'll see that Pakistan in the first 10 overs, as I mentioned, they didn't bowl good. But then in the next 5 overs, they bowled okay, where they got when they gave only, like, I would say 40 runs, if I'm not wrong. 40 runs was it? They gave, I think 40 odd runs where Pakistan did give. And then Pakistan's comeback was mainly due to Haris Rauf and Shaheen bowling very well in the death. And then in the batting, when we come to the batting, Pakistan did not do good in the power play, where they lost 2 key wickets, with Rizwan getting out. Then Babar Azam was a positive for Pakistan in the power play, scoring 25 runs at a strike rate of 147. This is a good sign for Pakistan, because Pakistan need Babar to play quick in the power play, because he is the main player. He is the backbone of the Pakistan batting lineup. So his runs are vital for Pakistan's success in the upcoming T20 World Cup and the next 2 T20 matches against England. But then we saw, after the power play, Babar Azam scored 7 runs in 9 balls. So this is slow. This is not what we want to see from the best quality player in Pakistan cricket. We want him to take the innings deep, even look to anchor, but at the same time look to target his bowler and target the boundary. Which area of the ground should he look to hit, and which area of the ground does he feel more comfortable to hit? He should look to target those areas. But a main weakness of Pakistan, which I've been discussing about a lot in the last few videos, is Pakistan's middle order. We saw a few positives, I would say, in this match from Iftikhar and Fakhar Zaman, but they need to learn that, especially I would say with Iftikhar, in the last few T20 series he hasn't been performing the way he should be. Even though he scored in one of the matches against Ireland where he scored 37 not out of 16, Iftikhar hasn't been at his best for Pakistan number 6, and Pakistan have shown a lot of confidence in him. He scored 20 odd runs today, and he looked to play positive and fearless cricket at a high strike rate. but Iftikhar Khan needed to take the game longer and score at least 40 to 45 runs when he was batting with Imad Wasim, and that was a important stage for Pakistan in the game when he was batting with Imad Wasim, because at that time it looked like Pakistan did have the chance of coming back into the game. The reason is because you had two experienced campaigners, two experienced power hitters at the crease. Imad done okay in the end as well, but he couldn't take the innings deep as well. Fahad Zaman was probably the highlight for Pakistan in the batting. His form has been amazing for Pakistan in the last few series, and he is the most dangerous player for Pakistan in the batting lineup, seeing as he is probably the one player who everyone will say can take the game away from any team on any day. Any bowler he can smack on any part of the ground, because he is such an explosive, such a dynamic player. And Pakistan need to look at their shot selection, especially the two youngsters, Saim Ayub and Azam Khan. Their shots were shocking, and they were not up to the mark, to say the least. Especially with Saim Ayub, he reminds me of Hedrani. Hedrani kept getting out continuously on the leg side, hitting the ball on the leg side, giving catches to the fielders, catching practices, as they say. So, which is why Hedrani got taken out of the team. Saim Ayub's the same thing. He was a star in the PSL, but he has to understand that the chances that you get in international cricket, you have to take them, because there's a lot of competition in the Pakistan opening position. Seeing as Babar is not opening himself, he's the Pakistan captain. He's sacrificing for Saim Ayub. Usman Khan is on the bench, seeing as he hasn't played the series against Ireland, and he hasn't even, although he should have played, which was a blunder by the Pakistan captain and by the coach Gary Kirsten. And Usman Khan should have played today, but Babar, as we notice, Babar is continually backing Saim Ayub because of his performances in the PSL. But Saim needs to understand that he can be an impact player for Pakistan. He needs to understand his role, and he needs to score those quick runs. Just look to give Pakistan a good start. And then if you look deeper into the batting, when, as I mentioned, Azam Khan, what was he doing hitting Jafar Archer straight to Moeen Ali? What type of shot was that? The shot selection was shocking and very bad, to say the least. And I didn't expect that from Azam Khan. I expect him to just look to target the bowler and use game awareness. These power hitters, is good to have the shots and good to have the power, but game awareness, being able to read the match situation is very important. It's essential if you want to win games for your team against the big teams, when it matters the most, under pressure and these crunch moments. So Azam Khan needs to define his role more, and he needs to look at his batting more. And the main concern for Pakistan, the main issue of Pakistan, which Pakistan need to seriously look at, is Shadab Khan's form. Shadab Khan's form is very important if Pakistan want to win this World Cup. The reason is, if you were to ask me, I've always said this, the most important player of Pakistan, the best player of Pakistan in this lineup is Shadab Khan, because he provides you many options with the bat, with the ball in the middle overs, and with his fielding. He is definitely the best fielder which Pakistan has in this lineup. But Pakistan need to look at his role, especially his bowling. He was bowling too wide today, as I mentioned, and too short. He was getting the turn, and Pakistan bowled decent with the wind and across the long side of the boundary, with Imad Wasim and Haris Rowe being the main bowlers who were bowling good. Imad bowling in the middle overs very well. Haris Rowe bringing the run rate down for Pakistan in the death overs. So Pakistan need to look at Shadab Khan, and in my opinion, मेरे ख्याल से उसको नहीं खेलना चाहिए था आज का मैच, क्योंकि अब्रार बेंच पे आपने अब्रार के साथ ज्यादती की है 50 ओवर्स के वर्ल्ड कप में जो इंडिया में हुआ था. उसमें अब्रार रिजर्व में था, उसमें उसने नहीं खेला. आपने देखा पाकिस्तान के स्पिनर्स के हालात कैसे थे. पाकिस्तान ने अच्छा परफॉर्म नहीं किया, और स्पिनर्स की वजह से पाकिस्तान ने 50 overs के वर्ल्ड कप में बहुत ज़्यादा सफ़र किया. So I think in this upcoming World Cup in West Indies and America, Shadab Khan's form is crucial, and Abrar should play the next few games for Pakistan. And Pakistan should look to give Usman Khan chances as well. The main reason Pakistan lost is because they say that they're looking to play with a high strike rate, but the main issue is game awareness. Game awareness is important. Which side of the boundary, which bowler are you looking to target? If in this game, if I was observing the game closely, which I was, I think Pakistan should have definitely looked to target Adil Rashid and Liam Livingstone, especially where Iftikhar gave his wicket to, where Fakhar Zaman gave his wicket to Liam Livingstone. That was a very bad shot and very wrong time in the game. A rash shot by Fakhar Zaman, which was not needed at that time. So you need to look at which side of the boundary, especially the leg side, where Fakhar Zaman is good at targeting. He should have looked to target the leg side and instead of looking to hit it straight. So this is a technical issue which Fakhar Zaman needs to address, which we know he's a senior campaigner, he can do that. And they need to look to target the spinners, because Pakistan have Shadab Khan, who can be a good player for Pakistan. He's in batting, but his main concern is the bowling. He needs to work on his bowling. He needs to go in the nest and bowl more overs and look to improve his line and length, not just to bowl quick, but just to improve his line and length, his ability to spin the ball, ability to pitch the ball in the middle stump, and look to deceive the batsman with different variations. Surprisingly, we also saw variations in the death overs by Haris Rauf. Muhammad Amir bowled decently in the first 2 overs, but his last over was not that good. So this was how Pakistan done today. Pakistan did not do very well today. England in the first 6 overs batted very well, dynamic, fearless approach as they always play. Phil Sott and Josh Butler. Will Jacks was amazing. Moeen Ali wasn't at his best, but we know what he can bring in the upcoming matches. Same thing goes with someone like Liam Livingstone. But in the end, Jofra Archer, 1 or 2 shots, his cameo got England to a good score. And surprisingly, Pakistan chose to bowl first, which was not a good decision, seeing as this was a batting pitch. Pakistan should have looked to shown that they're looking to play with a new intent, new mindset, and they should have batted first and looked to score 200, which is a weakness which Pakistan need to address. And then we saw Josh Butler's amazing intent and his amazing ability to take the game on as he always plays, and he can be a dynamic player for England in this World Cup. And his innings of 84 was amazing today. This innings was one of the main reasons why England won today's match. So this is the review of Pakistan vs England's second T20 match, which took place today at Edgbaston, Birmingham. Plenty of issues and problems for Pakistan to look at, headaches for Pakistan in selection, and weaknesses for Pakistan to look at: shot selection, mid order. Babar should be playing, Usman Khan should be playing. So we hope that Pakistan does well in the next game and in the World Cup. So if you liked the video, smash the like button, click the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Allah Hafiz.